This is the spicy, garlicky tuna pasta that pasta dreams are made of. And did I forget to mention egg porn? Check out the egg porn. This is my spicy pantry pasta with crispy egg. I mean, wow. Okay guys, so we are going to make the most amazing pantry pasta. That's right, a few pantry essentials, some tuna, some pasta, a few Asian ingredients of course, because you guys know how much I love fusion pasta. But first of all, we are going to make the crispiest deep fried egg because, you know, just because it's a pantry dish doesn't mean it can't be nice. Make it nice, people. All right, let's start off with the egg first of all. And poaching eggs, very simple. I'm going to start off with some vinegar here. The ratios here aren't too important. I mean, I've probably got about 4 or 5 cups of water here. I've put in about half a cup of vinegar. Now, egg, I'm just going to break that into a small bowl first of all. All right, now just make yourself a little whirlpool in here. Pour that egg into the center. And that guy should form into a perfect little poached egg all on its own in there. Just like to make sure that egg releases from the bottom. Now you want these just set, but still nice and runny in the middle. So I like to do these for about 3 or 4 minutes. So this is what you're looking for here, a nice little bouncy bounce on that yolk. You can tell it's still nice and soft. Just drain it on some paper towel. Now to crumb these guys, we're going to do a very standard crumbing procedure here. I just want an egg. And now you want flour, egg, and then breadcrumb. And I'm using panko breadcrumbs here because I like how crispy and light they are. So into the flour. And then the egg. And then the breadcrumbs. And then just leave those until the end. We're going to come back and deep fry them after we've cooked our pasta. So I'm going to do the pasta saucy part first, and I just want to start off with some good extra virgin olive oil. And some garlic. And then I'm using some dried red chilies because I always have dried red chilies in my pantry because of the Asian food that I cook. And I've just been soaking them in a little bit of warm water, and I'm just going to squeeze them out and then chop them straight into my pan. Now my other pantry essential for this dish is some canned tuna. And I always go for canned tuna in extra virgin olive oil because I find that it has the best kind of flavor and it doesn't kind of mess up my sauce because I'm just putting olive oil into olive oil, which is good. So I just flake that in, and I kind of like to leave it a bit chunky. I like to have chunky bits of tuna. And now here's the part where you tell all your Italian friends to look away. I'm going to add in some oyster sauce. And really the oyster sauce just gives you a really beautiful umami saltiness in the pasta. And it actually goes really well with the Parmesan cheese. So the Parmesan cheese has that same kind of saltiness and savoriness. It's the same kind of flavor profile. Kind of boosts the cheesiness. And then a little bit of soy sauce as well. Now I just want to sizzle that for, you know, a couple of minutes. Just allow all those flavors to make friends in there. And now I'm going to turn that heat right down so it's just sort of keeping warm on the stovetop. And now we're going to cook the pasta. So So I'm using angel hair pasta here, and this one will cook in like 2 minutes flat. So you really need to be vigilant here. There's nothing worse than overcooked pasta. The Italians and the Asians can agree on something. Noodles should never be soggy. All right, now I need a good pinch of salt into my boiling water here. Add your pasta in. Obviously you can do this with spaghetti or linguine as well. Now, just as that pasta becomes soft, and I mean it's still very al dente here, I'm going to put it straight into my pan. Pasta is all about timing, guys, and finishing it in the pan means it's going to soak up all that flavor, get nice and creamy. You'll see what I mean. So turn the heat back on, and you want to be tossing and turning that pasta in that sauce until it's beautifully glossy and shiny and delicious. I'm going to add in a little bit of that pasta water, because pasta water has some starch from the pasta in it, which is going to make things luscious and creamy again as well. Turning, and look at that, like magic, it gets all luscious. Now we've got to be quick here. I want to get that pasta straight out onto a plate. And I want some cheese on top. And I guess technically this is not a pantry ingredient because I do keep my parmesan in the fridge, but sue me. And no, I haven't forgotten about our crispy egg. This is our little garnish to do at the end here. I'm just gonna add that egg into some hot oil. Literally will take 2 minutes. I don't want to overcook it because I want it to be nice and soft in the center. And just drain that egg on some paper towel first, and then pop him onto your pasta plate. Final little sprinkling of some chili flakes. And there you go, guys. One of the most magical things to come out of my pantry. Definitely. Let's have a look at that egg. Now that is pure magic. Some egg and some pasta. I mean, wow. Just look at the smile on my face. That is so good. That creamy, crispy egg, and then the pasta is so savory, spicy, and that little hint of tuna and the cheese, and it's like the ultimate plate of pasta. Yum. If you've got any comments or questions, pop them below. And if you enjoyed the video, why not hit that subscribe button plus the little bell one, and that way you'll get notified every time I release a new video. Thanks, guys.